When purchasing homeowners insurance, buyers are often presented with different policy forms, most commonly the HO-3 and HO-5. While both policy forms provide essential coverage for your dwelling and personal property, they operate under completely different underwriting rules. The difference between these two policies can have a major impact on whether a future claim is paid or denied. The HO-3 is the standard policy that most homeowners carry, whereas the HO-5 is a premium policy that offers broader protection. The core difference lies in how perils, or the causes of loss, are defined for your home and your belongings. In this guide, we will compare the HO-3 and HO-5 forms, examine the concepts of open perils versus named perils, and help you determine which policy type is the right fit for your property and financial situation. This explanation will help you understand the differences between these two homeowners policy forms. The first area to explore is the standard HO-3 policy form, which is the most common type of homeowners insurance. The HO-3 utilizes a hybrid approach to coverage. For your physical home, also known as the dwelling, the HO-3 provides open perils coverage. Open perils means that your dwelling is protected against all causes of loss except for those that are specifically excluded in the policy document. Common exclusions include floods, earthquakes, neglect, and normal wear and tear. If your roof is damaged by wind, fire, or falling objects, it is covered because those events are not excluded. This provides robust protection for the structure itself. For your personal property, however, the HO-3 provides named perils coverage. Named perils means that your personal belongings, such as furniture, clothing, and electronics, are only covered if they are damaged by a cause of loss that is explicitly listed in the policy. A standard HO-3 policy lists 16 specific named perils, including fire, lightning, windstorm, theft, explosion, and vandalism. If your belongings are damaged by a peril that is not on this list, the insurance company will deny the claim. This is a critical limitation of the HO-3 form that many buyers overlook. Understanding named perils is essential because it places the burden of proof on you, the homeowner. If your television is damaged, you must prove to the insurance company that the damage was caused by one of the 16 listed perils. If you cannot provide this proof, the claim will not be paid. This hybrid structure of open perils for the building and named perils for the belongings is the defining feature of the HO-3 policy, protecting your structure while limiting the insurer's liability for your personal items. Knowing this will prevent claim denials. The second concept is the HO-5 policy form, which is designed to offer the broadest protection available for single-family homes. Unlike the hybrid HO-3, the HO-5 provides open perils coverage for both your dwelling and your personal property. This means that both your physical home and your personal belongings are protected against all causes of loss, except for the specific exclusions listed in the policy. There is no list of named perils for your belongings. They are covered for any accidental damage unless the provider has explicitly excluded it in writing. This difference is significant for your household belongings. This open perils structure for personal property shifts the burden of proof from you to the insurance company. If you file a claim for damaged belongings under an HO-5 policy, the insurance company must pay the claim unless they can prove that the cause of damage is specifically excluded. For example, if you spill paint on an expensive rug, a standard HO-3 policy would not cover it because paint spills are not one of the 16 named perils. An HO-5 policy would cover it because paint spills are not excluded. This provides real utility in daily life. Additionally, HO-5 policies typically include replacement cost coverage for personal property as a standard feature, whereas HO-3 policies often default to actual cash value unless you pay for an endorsement. Replacement cost coverage pays to buy a new item at current market prices, while actual cash value subtracts depreciation. The combination of open perils coverage and replacement cost terms makes the HO-5 the premium choice for homeowners with valuable belongings. It reduces the risk of claims being denied due to technical exclusions. This represents a major upgrade in overall protection. Finally, we must analyze the cost differences and how to determine which policy form is appropriate for your home. Because HO-5 policies offer broader coverage and shift the burden of proof to the insurance provider, they are more expensive than HO-3 policies. The premium difference typically ranges from 10 to 20%. However, not all homes qualify for HO-5 coverage. Many insurance providers only offer HO-5 policies for newer homes, homes in low-risk areas, or properties that meet strict underwriting standards regarding construction quality. If your home qualifies, this premium is often worth the extra expense. If you own an older home or live in an area prone to natural hazards, an HO-3 policy might be your only option. If you have a standard HO-3 policy, you can still improve your coverage by adding specific endorsements. For example, you can pay a small fee to add replacement cost coverage for your personal property or secure scheduled personal property endorsements for high-value items like jewelry. This allows you to customize your HO-3 policy to achieve protection levels similar to an HO-5 without the higher premium. In summary, the choice between HO-3 and HO-5 determines how your personal belongings are protected against damages. The HO-3 offers named perils coverage, requiring you to prove the cause of loss, while the HO-5 offers open perils coverage, placing the burden of proof on the insurance company. By evaluating the value of your belongings and reviewing your budget, you can select the policy form that provides the correct balance of cost and security. Taking the time to understand these forms ensures that you are not left unprotected when disaster strikes. This careful planning protects your property investments. To ensure you have a complete understanding, it is also helpful to look at how these concepts apply in everyday scenarios. Many professionals recommend documenting every step of the process, keeping organized records, and checking for updates to regional regulations at least once a year. By staying proactive and monitoring these changes, you can adapt your approach, avoid common pitfalls, and make more informed decisions that align with your long-term objectives and protect your household budget from unexpected expenses. Policy Plain English translates insurance jargon into everyday English. The channel explains auto, home, renters, life, and health insurance, covering how to read policies, how deductibles work, what coverage limits mean, and common mistakes that cost buyers money or lead to claim denials. We do not sell policies or offer personalized advice. This video is general insurance education, not legal advice, tax advice, or a recommendation of specific insurance policies or companies. Coverage details, rules, and exclusions vary widely by policy, state, and provider. Consult a licensed insurance agent or qualified advisor for your specific situation.